So I wanted to do a quick update about the No Kings protest. I know I said I wanted to cover it, and I did. There wasn't a march. I thought there was going to be a march. I kept hearing talks about a march, but there wasn't. There was two little marches that were not, like, I didn't understand what was happening. There wasn't a lot of communications. I got out there at 10. They said 10 to 12 or like 12 to 2. The organization needed work. That's my big issue with how the No Kings protest went in Long Beach. So I felt like it wasn't as organized as it could have been, and that made me sad. It makes me sad to say that because the first one was partnered with Hands Off. So we saw, like, I want to say this is my personal, like, what I saw walking up and down that 2 miles. And I was walking up and down that 2 miles for hours. You know, we were out there from, like, I left around 3 o'clock, which is, they didn't even march till like 3:30. And I had got there at 10 a.m. I was already tired. I was carrying all my gear. I was tired already by 3 o'clock. I was like, okay, when's the march happening? I thought I'm looking at my watch, like, okay, like, it's till 5. I don't understand. The information booth wasn't quite helpful. They didn't really have any information going on. It could have been organized better, I think. There wasn't an official march. It wasn't like the Hands Off protest. The Hands Off No Kings was a fantastic protest. We had more people at that one than we did at this one. This one, we still had close to 3,000 people show up and participate, but like Temecula, California had over 6,000 people show up, and that is a smaller city than Long Beach. It's not much smaller. Well, it is much smaller. They have like roughly 100 something thousand people, and Long Beach has 500,000 people. I expected more people, and I expected a march, and that was not the case. So I appreciated that the people who did show up, and it was very heavily white, which what we need, because white people, we got us into this mess. I didn't vote for Trump. I never did, but that's neither here nor there. White people are the reason we are in the mess that we are in, and we need to make amends for that. So with that being said, I am looking to get more involved. I signed up to go to the Indivisible meetings. I am slowly trying to navigate that, but I'm also, I am a full-time mom of twins, so I'm navigating all of that into a new field, and I'm also trying to find more work as a photographer, because as someone who is on food stamps, I will not be receiving my food stamps. So I'm going to be trying to pick up some photo jobs, but I only have childcare when my kids are in school. So I have 6 hours a day where I can do stuff, and it's tough to find a job that lets you have those hours, while my partner, also who got laid off, is actively putting in tons and tons of applications, but the economy is no good right now. The job market is pretty shitty. My brother also got laid off and has a master's degree in his field and still cannot find a job. It is really tough. So with that being said, I'm still working I'm going back to school next month. I already signed up. I took this semester off because I didn't know what my kid's schedule was going to be. There was a lot of miscommunication with that. So I will be actually taking more journalism classes, I think, along with my English classes, to figure out what I really want to be doing. If I want to continue trying to do photojournalism locally, or if I should try to get with a local press. I'm not sure how to navigate that. Again, that's all new to me. This is all new to me. Videotaping and vlogging is new to me. I'm used to taking pictures, not even doing videos. I'm learning how to video edit, which is extremely difficult. I am not hyperfixated on it. I do not enjoy it. So I am having a harder time learning it, because I think taking photographs is in my blood. It's my nature. I have a couple family members who are photographers, but I'm much more in that creative writing and photographing space versus video editing, which is why I try to record all my videos in like one take so I don't have to edit them, because I don't know what I'm doing. And thank you for following me here on YouTube, TikTok. I am trying to work on getting updates. I'm trying to work on giving more updates. I just haven't had time. The last 2 weeks have been really swamped, and I'm having surgery on November 7th. So we're going to see how that goes. But I am going to be, my mom and I are looking at our local food banks to see what we can do. I might volunteer. I don't have money to give. I am a food stamp recipient, so I will not be getting food stamps, but I am lucky enough to have like my mom around to try to help out to make sure my kids don't go hungry. But will I be eating 3 meals a day? Probably not. Will I be eating one and a half meals and making 1.5 meals like 2 meals? Probably. I am cutting my coffee intake also. Instead of having 2 or 3 cups, which that is the one thing that I give myself, I will be having 1 cup. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. And I don't know how to end videos. I'm really not good at this, but I'm going to try and get better. I'm going to be trying to be more charismatic on camera. I don't think that I come off that charismatic on camera because I have a lot of anxiety about recording videos and putting my face out there. And a lot of people, I went viral a couple times on TikTok, and I went viral the first time for crying about the children of Gaza 2 years ago. I was crying about the images we were seeing come out. I was crying for those families, and people told me they wanted my children to be unalived and that I should be unalived because I was showing empathy for children. And so I can only imagine the hate that Miss Rachel gets out there doing what she's doing. But I'm a big supporter of Miss Rachel over here. As someone who used to work in child development, I used to be a preschool teacher, but I can't go back to that. It's just not feasible. Preschool teachers do not get paid well, by the way. So they deserve pay raises. Childcare is expensive, but also preschool teachers are barely making above minimum wage. Most of them are making minimum wage. So that's a whole different discussion. This video feels very unorganized, but I'm sorry about that. I should really have notes and scripts and things like that. But you guys are just getting some raw Amanda right now, some raw AJ, okay? I didn't go by AJ growing up, but I am going by AJ on the internet. But I also have my photography, which is under Amanda Jean, which is my name, which is what AJ is short for, Amanda Jean. So I've been on the internet for a long time. The internet is hard to navigate. So thank you so much if you made it this far. That's all I have to say for now.